ES. And I would never, ever, ever need to do anything else ever again. I wouldn't have to look at any other charts ever. Just ES. All I got to do is look at it in springtime and see when there's a divergence to set me up the sell model. And I look for it in the fall to be a buy model. And that's it. I don't need to look at anything else. Because everything else is going to be in that chart for ES or whatever market you're trying to follow. But if you want to have ridiculous insight and you want to have the prowess that you see me demonstrated and you see my students demonstrating in their examples, they're out there recording themselves doing it. They're on their own little YouTube channels in their own little lane doing their own thing. And I'm not telling them to get in those trades. And man, that fucking feels amazing. It feels amazing seeing them able to do that. Like I love showing my sons. I show my wife, look at this guy. Look what he just did there. Look, and then when I share my examples, I'm recording. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what trades I'm taking. And then I put it up there and then everybody comes behind me. Look at this. I took the same trade and they recorded their same shit. There's no fucking way you can go back in time. Record all that compressed data, all that delivery and price, annotations, all the bullshit. There's no way that can be faked. That means there was a transfer of knowledge from me to them. That's proof of concept. That is proof the shit works. And it means if they can do it, you can fucking do it. And don't let no fucking clown anywhere tell you you can't. Because I'm telling you, you can. You absolutely can. I've made this obtainable for all of you. Yes, it takes work. Everything does. Every fucking thing takes work and effort. It's going to be a hard press for some of you. It's going to be easier for others. And you have to find out what it's going to be for you. But you just simply got to dig your heels in. Dig your heels in and say, fuck it. I'm going to put up with whatever I got to put up with. I already know it's going to be hard because if it ain't rough, it ain't right. That's just the way it is. Because if it was easy, everybody could do it. And you don't see that. You don't see it. So you have a full, complete year if you do it right, optimally. 6 months of back testing and tape reading. And then 3 to 6 months of consistently aiming for a demo results or a track record, if you want to go so far as to say that, for 6 months that are consistently profitable. Then and only then are you prepared mentally, emotionally, to even consider, and I'm not saying that you should do it, but then is when you should consider putting real money in. And that's a decision you're going to make. There's no ICT lesson that says, okay, this is the deciding factor. This is when ICT says I should do it. No, you are going to make that decision. Some of you may never do it. You may be too scared, and that's fine. That means you can't do it. But if you're good in demo, you can run signal services and you make money doing that. I got students that are doing it. They're not even in a live account. They can't take the personal risk on themselves. That's their weakness. So what they've done is, okay, I'm good in a demo, but I can't do well when it's money because I take the losing trades and it affects me mentally. Okay, well, why don't you just run a signal service? Because if you're confident in your demo and you know it's not going to hurt you, there's no kryptonite there. And if you're consistent, there it is. And they're running that. There it is. I mean, is there anything wrong with that? In my opinion, fuck no. No, because if the people that are subscribing to someone like that, they already know if it's going to work, they're going to keep subscribing. If it doesn't work, they're not going to subscribe and continue. So everybody's getting what they're looking for. There's a lot of people out there that can't trade. They can't trade. They can't do the pushing of the button. They can't absorb the uncertainty that is inherent in this industry. And there's a lot of uncertainty. And it stems internally. Because if you can take yourself out of the equation, all you're doing is looking for a market that's going to go up or go down. And where's it going to go up to, or where's it going to go down to? And where's the market at right now? Has it created an imbalance? Has it taken stops? That's the questions you're asking.